Ibo, welcome. Humanitarian Purview of Psychology, Mansi. Last week, we have discussed about birthday depression or the birthday blues. So we got to know that there are people in our society, they get very depressed, they get sad when they face their birthdays. So, birthday is a huge thing, isn't it? We all feel happy, but we found out that there were people who were sad. They couldn't enjoy their birthday. So what were the reasons mainly? Age was the reason. And then they couldn't find out what the purpose of their life, what were they doing and how should they live. And then they had dreams, they had goals, they had objectives in their life, but they couldn't fulfill those. And at the same time, they wanted to enjoy their birthday, but they didn't have people around them to enjoy their birthday. So they were sad because of that. And at the same time, they found that when they become old, day by day, there were not enough engagement when people around them. Because to celebrate, to have a function, you need to have friends, colleagues, parents and relations. When you don't have these things, you get sad. So these were the reasons for the birthday depression in general. So, what can we do for this? Is there a solution? What's the solution? My dear friends, the solution is your own mind. What do you mean by mind? Yes. Now imagine when you are little, you found that so much of intimacy and closeness and joysance around you because you had the celebration. See, when you become sad, you try to compare, isn't it? So, in order to stop birthday depression, what you have to do is, you have to stop comparing. What's the comparison? You don't have to think about what happened in the past. And you dream so much about the future. I should have an epic and memorable birthday. There should be a holiday destination. I should travel somewhere. And I have to have a unique birthday. That's the whole idea. So, if you compare, this comparison is the main reason for this. So mind gives you feelings and it will create an energy, and what will happen? You try to follow that energy because it compels you to follow that, and then you try to achieve things, and then you feel greedy. Why? Because you need to achieve. So I'm not saying that when you want to achieve something, that's not greediness. You need to achieve, you need to have a determination, of course, yes. But that doesn't mean that you need to be stick on that particular thing. If we plan our life and if we think that achieving, for example, when you are reaching your 30th birthday, you're planning that I should own a house and I should have a car and I should be economically stable and I should be happy with what I'm doing now. So then you're working for it. Good for you, well done, do it. But that doesn't mean that at that particular time you will be there. Who can guarantee that? I will tell you a small example. Now, at this moment, we have sunshine here. We'll consider about a country in Asia and a country in Europe. Now, a country in Europe, mostly now it's sunny and it's the daytime, people work. But if you compare Asia at the moment, they sleep. The time, because of the time difference, isn't it? So, when the sunrise occur to Europe, what will happen? People start their work. But at that time, that is the sunset or the night time for Asia. So they sleep. So, different times, but people do the same work, isn't it? For example, in Asia, they get up and they go to work, they do their daily responsibilities, and they're finished. During the time that when Asian people start their work, European people are sleeping. So, that doesn't mean that they're not doing the same task as Asians. They do. But at the moment, the time for them is night. So, there's a time difference, but still people do it when the time comes, when the sun rises. Same thing applies to our life, my dear friends. What's the main reason we become sad? Because we compare. This comparison to see other people have this and they have achieved that and their lives are successful. So this notion will give you the main idea saying that you need to achieve things mainly by looking at others. It's a sad situation. Why? We have our own tasks and own timing in our life, yet we become sad. Birthday depression is purely comparison. It's purely based on your mind. Mind gives you feeling saying that do this, do that, and if you don't achieve, you're a loser. So, mind doesn't work with emotions. Emotions comes from your brain. Yeah, it has emotions, but actually emotions are not the main reason for your sadness. Mind and its thoughts. When a thought attached to something that you like, an emotion is created. Then what happens? Then greed comes in, and then if you cannot achieve it, you become sad. So, you don't have to compare about your past, how you had your birthday, and you can't have it now. Of course, yes, that's the development. What you have to do is you have to enjoy the moment. So, don't live in the past. Be in the moment. And if there's no one around you, and if you don't have a time to cut a cake for your birthday even, these are social frames. People do different things for their birthdays. Birthday is just a day. A day that you should think about that I'm still living and why I am living. Please understand that. And then you can win. So, I told you about the comparison. And the next thing is about the age. Now imagine people get sad when they are going old. Aren't they? Yes. What makes you stopping? What makes it stop that aging, the process of aging? If you become sad, will that sadness stop the aging? No. If you become happy about your young age and your youth, your adolescence, but adolescence or the youthfulness will not stay with you forever, right? This is a thought. If you go behind the thought, then the emotions are created, and then you become a slave of the emotions, and you literally become stagnated in this particular thought. What you have to do is, when you reach a milestone and when you're coming to age, understand that this is life. Even if you're sad, even if you're happy, it won't stop. So, you might think that I couldn't do the things that I did before when I was young. Of course, yes. Now the time's different. So, it's up to you being sad or happy. What I'm saying is, don't be in one pole. Don't select sadness or happiness. Birthday depression is purely because we don't understand ourselves. So understand yourself, love yourself, and then don't compare, and then live life happy and enjoy. So I wish you all the best for the future. Hope you had a nice experience with this video. We'll see you in another video like this. Ayubowan. Have a nice day.